Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises to Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, divine honors to the apostles, now this is a great millstone who rule well. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect of Israel. Alright, Shalom. Once again to you, Akayim, Shalom to you, sisters, whoever's tuning in, We're going to get right into this. His life matters. Protests sweep Sacramento after police fatally shoot unarmed black man. Which is really an Israelite, more than likely. And we know this, but I'm just going to read what it says, all right? So if you haven't heard this, I'll read into it, Black Lives Matter, I'm pretty sure it was started by people that don't even really care. They just want money or something, man. You need to come back to the law, statutes, commandments, all right? Find out that you're an Israelite, man. Stop calling yourself a color or a shade, whatever you want to call it. Huge protests have gripped Sacramento after a video of police fatally shooting an unarmed black man was released. The distressing footage, which quickly went viral, showed the moment officers mistook the man's cell phone for a gun. Demonstrators filled the streets of California's capital on Thursday evening. They were heard chanting, "It's not a gun, it's a phone." See, another thing is, pretty sure out of all the articles I've read, some of them said, that they mistaken it for a gun, and then later it says a toolbar. So, they need to make up their damn mind, man. Alright? They really need to make up their fucking minds with that shit, man. They can't even keep their stories straight. I guess we should watch the video quick here. His name's Stephan Clark, yeah. That's what I figured.
Sacramento police released video of the shooting death of Stephan Clark, who was shot by police in his backyard. Show me your hands! See your hands! He was unarmed. Here's what police body camera and helicopter footage shows.
911, what's location of the emergency?
Guys going down the street, breaking windows of cars. He's busting both my truck windows out. He's busting in people's backyard right now.
8 minutes later, officers arrive at a house in the area.
Can we check your backyard real quick? Supposedly somebody just broke some windows over here. I got this corner if you want to fan that way real quick.
At this point, it's unclear where the suspect is.
He didn't come this way.
Moments later, the helicopter alerts the officers that they've spotted an individual.
Running to the south.
This is 22-year-old Stephan Clark. They run to Clark's home. The officers spot Clark.
Hey! Show me your hands! Stop! Stop! Flash himself. Show me your hands! Gun!
At this moment, Clark moves toward the officers.
Show me your hands! Gun! Gun! Gun!
Then Clark drops to his hands and knees. They continue to fire.
5-7 shots fired, stay down. Show me your hands!
See your hands!
2 minutes and 50 seconds later, the officers try to communicate with Clark.
Hey, can you hear us? Police department, can you hear us?
We need to know if you're okay. We need to get you medics, but we can't go over there and get you help unless we know you don't have your weapon.
5 minutes after the last bullet, they go check on him.
Hey, when you guys want to go hands, cover him.
There was a cell phone next to Clark's body. No guns were found. Officers involved have been put on paid leave as district and city attorneys investigate.
Wow, man. Fucking dumbasses. Alright, I got some comments on that, first of all. So how are you gonna shoot somebody? Like one article said 20 times, man. How are you gonna shoot somebody that many times and then ask if they're okay? Why don't you just tell them to put whatever they have in their hands down before you start shooting? You literally asked him to put his hands up or whatever, and then right after, not even a second later, you said gun and you shot him, man. And the very least they could do is shoot warning shots, or hit, try to go for shoot one shot that isn't fatal. They act like these Israelite men out here are fucking Terminators, man. They expect them to be alive and responsive after like 10 shots, man. How I just, I don't know, man. They seriously think a guy breaking windows, which, first of all, couldn't even, it might not even have been him, but a guy breaking windows is all of a sudden somebody with a gun, first of all, and like what, I just don't understand that, man. I just really don't understand that. The protesters lined the streets blocking the traffic in the city. Some of them marched into City Hall demanding to see the chief of police. The demonstrators held banners saying, "We need answers, his life matters, and stop killing us." Early on Thursday, Sacramento Mayor Darrell Steinberg said he had been appalled by the video. "Like any compassionate person, I was horrified by the death of a young Sacramento man who we later found out had 2 kids." Steinberg told a news conference, "What was my reaction? It was horrible." Yeah, and they do shit like that every fucking day, man. So why are you just now commenting on that? You fucking jackasses. You realize how many times they've killed people like that? I've literally seen a video where he told them to get on the ground, and as he was getting on the ground, like he was getting down, he had no weapon in his hand because his hands were already up in the air, and he shot him anyways a bunch of times and then stomped on his head, man. That was on a dash cam. So don't even tell me that these cops are clean, man. Because you're a fucking dumbass if you actually think that. Alright? You're a stupid bitch fuck that needs to kill yourself if you actually think that, man. These police, these governments, these elites, they're all against Israelites, man, and they want you dead. Alright? Don't fall for their fucking cover-ups, man. Okay? Stephan Clark, 22, was confronted by police officers and shot dead in the backyard of the house he shared with his grandmother and his siblings on Monday. The footage from body cameras shows that the object he was carrying was not a toolbar, as police believed, but his cell phone. See, this is what I don't understand. It just said that they thought he had a gun, and now it's saying he was not carrying a toolbar as police believed. Well, which is it, man? Clark was shot at least 20 times and died from his injuries. See, I mean, overkill or 20 times, man. And then you're going to ask 5 minutes later if he's okay. Like, okay, you don't even know, you don't need to know a single thing about injuries or health or anything to know that somebody isn't going to respond to you after they got shot 20 fucking times, man. Because they weren't aiming for his legs or his arm, they were aiming to kill him, man. But this is just gonna start race wars, man, which is prophecy. All right, and we want that. As annoying as this shit is, seeing my people get fucking gunned down every fucking day, it's annoying as fuck. But it's fueling the race wars. All right. This is Zechariah chapter 11, verse 5. Whose possessors slay them and hold themselves not guilty, and they that sell them, blessed be the Lord, for I am rich, and their own shepherds pity them not. So whose possessors slay them and hold themselves not guilty. There's been countless times where these cops have been killing Jakes and haven't been, held accountable for it. Countless times, man. And then there's always some people supporting the police. Oh, well, they're resisting arrest. No, man. I've seen so many videos where crackers were literally beating up the cop, and the cop still didn't shoot him or tase him or nothing. So don't even try to pull that bullshit. All right. I've literally seen videos where people were complying completely and still got shot. Like a million fucking times, man. A million times shot, and a million times I've seen that kind of stuff. So don't even fucking bullshit, man. All right, you just don't want to admit it. All right, anyways. Nation. Whoops, lock it. Nation. And it's Southern and Northern Kingdom, man. I'm most likely from the Southern Kingdom. But I still support all my brothers, man. Every tribe. All of Israel. Every tribe is having somebody getting shot down, man. Or killed by the police or obviously persecuted. This has got to be, done soon here, man. Okay? This can't go on much longer. Lord willing, it won't anyways. Because we don't know what the Lord has planned, man. Lord willing, we can get the fuck out of here real soon. Lord willing, we can seriously, get out of here. And then, Lord willing, we can endure it too, man. Lord willing, we can, the elect can be forgiven, and, Lord willing, really everything at this point. Lord willing that we are even the elect. Lord willing, we can just trust in Yahweh Shemel Shai. But this is Matthew chapter 24, verse 7. For nation shall rise against nation, which is race wars, and kingdom against kingdom, which is world wars and such. And there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places. All these are the beginning of sorrows. All right, I pretty much, made the point. There's a lot of scriptures that I could really get for this topic, but I feel like I made the point with that. This is just getting ridiculous, man. I'm seeing this every day. All right, every fucking day, pretty much. I see. That's obviously a hyperbole. I hope this isn't happening every day. It probably is, man. How do you even know? Like, honestly. But yeah, with that said, all praise to Yahweh Shai, man. Shalom.